ICHI. Very complicated, very successful, provides a valuable service to DeFi, and it manages the yield for you. So you make a lot of passive income by participating, whether you are a regular person or you're a protocol. You're like Uniswap, you're like Harmony Network, you're like Ethereum. You're basically a coin that is trading, and if you are adding liquidity, that is protocol owned liquidity, and it's being managed through ICHI, you are generating yield. So that's what it is. That's what you can do with it. It is currently on Ethereum, and they will be launching to Polygon as well, and potentially more in the near future. And if you want to help this video out by subscribing, by liking, all of that is very helpful and very encouraging because, yeah, these projects are very complicated. So I'm very lucky to get an interview with someone from the team so they can explain it to me so I can ask questions and understand everything to make great content. And with that said, let's get started. And I mean, if you want to start with like how you got involved with it, how long you've been working with ICHI.
So I started towards the end of 2021. I had been sort of in crypto, kind of got into it during COVID.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of time at home, got into crypto in general, met with the ICHI team and been part of it for the past, I guess, 6 to 8 months per se. But yeah, ICHI is a fairly new project and a fairly complicated project as well. We started about a year ago with our branded dollar product, and we just released another product called an Angel Vault in November of this past year. But yeah, our project is complicated. We're working on creating a new website, new documentation. A lot of our documents online are branded dollar focused. So we need to add in our whole other business model, Angel Vaults. But we're in the process of making all of this new messaging, making all of this educational content. We really want to teach people what we have, what we've created, because we think it can help a lot of people. And projects.
Yes.
So
like I look at a lot of crypto projects and this was over my head. I was like, what is this? How do you use it? Why is it important?
Yeah, that sounds about right. And that's, you know, a lot of the feedback that we've gotten up to this point. And we really spent a lot of time on the back end figuring out how to kind of reword, remessage everything that we do in a fast-paced crypto world. But as a general summary, ICHI is a crypto project that helps other crypto projects participate in DeFi more efficiently. So we call it primarily DAO to DAO. So ICHI is a DAO, and we are primarily partnering with other crypto projects rather than focusing on general DeFi users. We do have a DeFi user side of our business as well, but primarily we're focused on helping other projects run DeFi better.
Still got a lot of questions.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's two different products, the branded dollar and the Angel Vault. And my understanding from looking at the branded dollar is that protocols with, you know, their treasury can exchange for the branded dollar, which locks value into the token rather than leaving it up to the market fluctuations. Is that an accurate summary of it?
Yeah, for the most part. One thing we found in crypto and DeFi specifically is the need for stable coins. We found lots of crypto projects need a stable asset to be able to run their business, whether it's they want to pay people, run, you know, accounting, do various tasks. When typically crypto projects have a big bank of their own token that they're then just giving to employees or, you know, running business with it. But with the current stablecoins on the market, like a USDC, USDT, all of the above, you have to sell all of your project's token for that stablecoin. With branded dollars, we've created a way where you can get almost a discount. So rather than selling all of your project's tokens to get it, you can do a mix of your project's native token with a USDC. So it keeps some of that value still locked within your project, and you build a treasury of protocol-owned liquidity that your community can then deploy across DeFi.
Okay, can you walk me through that process of, like, instead of selling the coin directly, they're selling it for the coin and USDC? What does that look like?
Yeah. So whenever we partner with a crypto project, or whenever a crypto project would like a new branded dollar, we basically decide on a minting ratio of, currently it's USDC and that project's native token. So for example, we've created a branded dollar for the Uniswap platform. So there is a branded dollar called OneUni that you can find, if you just look up ONE Uni, it's a branded dollar for the Uniswap platform. And you mint this OneUni using a mix of 98% USDC and 2% of Uni. So on the ICHI web application, if you go to our mints tab, you can see all of our branded dollars. And if you click on them, you can see the ratio of USDC you need to mint them versus the native token you need to mint them.
I see. So the ratio is different depending on the coin?
Correct. We take into account various risk parameters, such as total amount of initial deposits that a project might put forward. We over collateralize these tokens to make sure they're always pegged to a dollar. But that ratio can change over time based on lots of agreed upon factors that we work with other projects to create.
So if I'm holding these OneUni minted branded dollars, and then the market value of like a uni drops like 50%, I would still pretty much have the initial value that I invested into it. So is that one of the benefits?
Yeah, so you can always redeem your OneUni for one USDC on the ICHI app.
Okay.
So if you're a DeFi user and you own a branded dollar, you can redeem all of them for exactly one USDC at any point.
I see. And then, with the ICHI platform, users can earn yield on these things. So instead of just, staking on a centralized platform, or let's say Anchor Protocol, they could get like 28% staking these branded dollars because they're participating within the protocol-owned liquidity. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. If a DeFi user gets a branded dollar of some kind, they can deposit them on the ICHI app and earn ICHI rewards. So on the deposit tab of our application, there are all of our branded dollars, and you can earn, it looks for now around 20-30% APY on that. But what's even cooler is you can get a lot higher APY for depositing your branded dollars into an Angel Vault, which is our newer project that launched in November. So if you're looking at the deposit tab, you can see all of our branded dollars that you can earn ICHI rewards for. But if you go to our Angel Vaults tab, you can see as well other branded dollars that you can earn typically higher yield on. So I'm on the app.ichi.org. Yeah, so right here is the mint tab where you can mint any branded dollar. So say one Fox, this is a 80-20 relationship, USDC to Fox. You can also swap for these branded dollars on decentralized exchanges. But once you have these branded dollars, you can take them over to the deposit tab and add them here on this deposit page, and you can earn ICHI rewards paid out in ICHI. So these are currently around 20 to 30% at the moment. But what's cooler is the Angel Vault tab over here on the side, where you can get much higher yield by depositing them into our Angel Vault.
Now, how does the Angel Vault work? How can it give you that much ROI?
Yeah, so the Angel Vault is a Uni v3 liquidity management protocol. So Uniswap v3 came out, I believe, mid of 2021, and that allowed for concentrated liquidity positions. So rather than depositing tokens to a liquidity pool over an entire trading range between two tokens, say from 0 to infinity, you can now concentrate it in a particular range. So what Angel Vaults do is they take these these branded dollar deposits, and they add them to a Uni v3 concentrated position that earns lots more fees than any typical pool position would. And on top of that, users can earn ICHI rewards. So for example, for one Uni, there's 148% ROI at the moment. And if you go to this little question mark here, it breaks down the Vault IRR, which is the historical return based on just fees, basically the income generated by this concentrated position. And then under that are the ICHI rewards given for this position as well. And what's great about these Angel Vaults is not only do they provide great yield opportunities for DeFi users on their stable assets, but they also earn the protocol who has an Angel Vault lots of income themselves, as well as all of the assets that are deposited to an Angel Vault go directly to protecting that token's price.
So how does that work to protect the token's price?
Show you. So if we go over to the Uniswap analytics platform, we have an Angel Vault for ICHI and one Uni. So if you go right here, so one ICHI is 1926 right here. If you hit this liquidity button, you can see our Angel Vault in action. So zoom in here. So this would be like a normal trading range. So right here, the red bar is the current ICHI price. To the right of it are ICHI. To the left of it is all these one Uni deposits that DeFi users have added. So in this bar here, there is 1.6 million one Uni ready to buy ICHI if ICHI were to be sold.
Okay, hang on. Let me wrap my head around this. So is this buying it with the branded dollars, or it's just the Angel Vault supply?
Correct. So branded dollars, and maybe I should have explained this as well. When you add to an Angel Vault, you are only adding branded dollars.
Okay.
You don't have to add two assets. So users are adding only one Uni, and that one Uni is being supplied only on the buy side of the ICHI price.
Oh,
which
I see.
Provides up, which this is all the one Uni protecting the current ICHI price.
Right.
And it creates this lots of pressure so that if the price starts to go down, there's all these assets ready to buy it back. But it adds a lot of price protection.
And this is only against the one ICHI or the one Uni token.
Yeah, so this is one Uni protecting the price of ICHI. But any crypto project can get their own Angel Vault. So one Fox, users can get one Fox. They can then deposit it to the Fox Vault and protect their Fox token price. So
I see.
So you can see all of the deposits here. that are directly supporting the price of the Fox token
I see.
and generating DeFi users this APY.
Okay, so I kind of understand it from like the typical investor side. It's like, all right, so I want to earn some yield. I got some Uni tokens. I got some USDC. I'm going to participate in these branded dollars and then get into these angel vaults. So I earn yield that way. As for the protocol, how does it become a protocol-owned liquidity? Like how do they consistently get their returns? Are they the ones that are reinvesting the Uni tokens and trading it for USDC? There's like some kind of team announcement or something.
Sure. So initially, back to where branded dollars are created. Whenever a branded dollar is created, say for Fox and one Fox, whenever one Fox is minted, there is a portion of Fox tokens that go into this protocol of liquidity. Also, when this one Fox gets deposited to this angel vault and the angel vault starts making fees or starts generating income, 80% of that income goes to depositors, but 10% goes to the protocol to be then reinvested if they would like. And then 10% goes to ICHI holders, which is staked ICHI, the governance token.
Oh, I see. So it brings value for the ICHI holders, and then it generates revenue for the protocol.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, this is very interesting. The documentation, well, just the concept is very complicated, but
that's right.
Being able to walk through it is very helpful. As for the platform, is this all on ERC20 or are there multiple chains supported?
So right now it is, all of this is just Ethereum.
Okay.
We have one DOTA, one of our branded dollars on BSC, I believe, and we are launching on Polygon hopefully this week.
Oh wow, okay, that's more interesting, because if I'm on ERC20, I got to put in a lot of money to outweigh those gas fees.
That's right, but also, I mean, stable assets, lot high ROI, high yield, very great opportunities for people with stable assets. And then now with Polygon, it's now a lot easier from a barrier of entry standpoint. We love explaining it to people because people can't figure it out on their own right now. But the moment you start telling people about it,
it clicks.
It clicks a little bit. You start to get it.
Yeah.
So one other thing that's cool, let me show you. So we launched our first angel vault for ICHI on, I believe, November 29th or something. So
I noticed the price was very stable and upward.
Yeah, so if we go, well, oops. Let me see if I can make this work here. Just 200 days. So this was before the angel vault right here. And this is after the angel vault right here. Right. So that's been exciting. Especially when you look at the Ethereum chart as well, compared to Ethereum, we were very, when ETH goes down, we go down. When ETH goes up, we go up. But ever since our vault came out, we've completely gotten away from where Ethereum is.
Right, it outperformed. It did not suffer any dip in the last few months like the rest of the market. So that's why I was also very curious about how ICHI worked. Like, how did it do this?
Yeah, it's that angel vault. We had users deposit to this vault, and we had enough deposits in the vault to secure the price when the market dipped. Oh,
very cool. So let's say I'm an ICHI holder. What do I do with my ICHI?
Yeah, so back to our app.ichi.org here. So with your ICHI, you can stake it for XICHI is the first thing you can do.
Mhm.
So right now, there's ICHI and XICHI, and there's a ratio of ICHI to XICHI.
So
So
do you
what
need
you can
both,
do,
or?
so how it works is I can take my ICHI, I have 49 ICHI, I can stake it and get whatever this ratio says in XICHI.
Oh, there's a maximum amount of XECHI you can stake?
So over time, this ratio grows. So the ratio of XICHI to ICHI gets higher and higher. So if I stake my ICHI at this rate, 1.1343, maybe in 6 months, this ratio could be 1 to 1.2 or 1 to 1.3. So I can then unstake my XICHI and get a higher amount of ICHI when I do that.
Okay,
It's kind of a hard concept.
It is.
Yeah, so out of 49 ICHI, I can stake it, and so it's worth this much, $942. I can stake it, and I would get $942 worth of XICHI.
Okay.
Which would give me less than 49 XICHI. I don't know if that makes sense. Based on this ratio, 1 ICHI equals this much XICHI.
Oh, I see. XECHI is not the same value as ICHI. It has its own staked value. Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, 1 ICHI equals 1.13 XICHI.
Okay. That makes sense. Because I thought you were saying once you stake it, it becomes the XECHI coin, but I thought they had the same value. So the value of XECHI grow. How does the value of XECHI grow?
So Angel Vaults give 10% of the fees earned to this XECHI holders, which allow this number to grow.
Okay, I see.
So you can only get XECHI by staking ICHI. You can't go and trade XECHI. But as XECHI grows, or income comes in, this ratio grows, and the ratio of XECHI to ICHI becomes higher and higher. So you can stake your ICHI, and then over time, the ratio will grow. So when you unstake it, it'll be worth more ICHI.
I see. So all the rewards are rolled into the XECHI, and then that's different from the value of the ICHI market price.
Yeah. So the ICHI price up here, that's the only price that matters per se, if you're looking at price. This ratio is basically, all it shows is the income generated from all of these various business models. This increases the ratio of XECHI to ICHI so that users are incentivized to stake their ICHI because they know they can get more of it later.
I see. And with the Polygon upgrade, will ICHI be available on Polygon?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's something I want to make a review about in future, because most people don't want to pay those Ethereum fees.
Yeah. So real quick,
Yeah.
well, the one other thing about XECHI is it's our governance token. So ICHI is a DAO. So anyone who owns XECHI can then vote on proposals that are brought forward to the DAO. So you can participate. You can vote on various things, whatever ends up coming up.
Could we see the governance page?
We can. One last thing before we get there.
Okay.
It's back on your what can you do with ICHI question. So the first one is the staking here. You can also go to our farm tab over on this side and add it to this Bancor pool, which is a single-sided pool where you just input ICHI and you can earn XECHI.
Oh, okay.
That. So you earn 14% ROI in XECHI for whatever ICHI you deposit to it.
And this is like the standard 50-50 pool?
Yes, although Bancor has a unique deal where I believe they mint a BNT token or an amount of BNT to cover the other 50%. So this is only a single-sided ICHI deposit.
Oh, I see. That's why it only has the one icon. I see.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
okay, very interesting. Just absorbing. Just
Absorb. Yeah.
yeah.
So those are the main things you can do with ICHI. We've also created a lending platform as well on
Okay.
Rari Capital, which
On where?
you can add. Rari. Are you familiar with Rari?
I am not.
Let's see. So this is just a little ICHI lending platform where you can add your tokens and then take other tokens out if you'd like. So supply side is on the left, borrow side is on the right. So you can supply ICHI, XICHI, ICHI Angel Vault, LP tokens, 1 Uni, USDC. We're offering ICHI rewards on some of these deposits as well. So you could take your ICHI and put it in here and then take out an asset on the side if you would like.
Oh wow. What's the loan to value like liquidation rate on this site?
Yeah, so there's percentages based
65,
on the asset
85.
here.
Oh, 85.
So
Wow.
yeah, so if you had 100 ICHI, you could deposit them all here, and then you can take out 85% of that in 1 Uni.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's
So
really
you could
good.
have, yeah, so you could have ICHI. You can then take 1 Uni against it, and then participate in an Angel Vault. You can then take the Angel Vault token and then add it here, and then do very similar things. So lots of things to do.
Yeah, so I'm like thinking like, okay, how do I optimize everything? And I like just the idea that popped up in my head would be stake ICHI, get XICHI, and then loan out that XICHI, get more USDC. I think that has the highest APY, and then run back through that cycle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things you could do with this, but of course I'm gonna wait for that Polygon upgrade.
Makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Cool. Anyways, you're asking about our governance page. Mm-hmm. So here are our ICHI docs. You can also get to it through this docs page here, but these docs will hopefully have everything I told you, as well as everything that's there now. That describes more of how ICHI works in general. But this just sort of describes how ICHI is a DAO. We use Snapshot for governance votes, where you can, if you have XICHI, you can then get voting power for these proposal votes. This describes how staking ICHI gives, call it ICHI power.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so if you have this, you can now vote on various proposals. So and it sort of describes a little bit how it works as well.
Okay, so let's say I'm a protocol. I want to get involved with ICHI. Would I have to go through the governance process?
Well, right now, hypothetically, yes, but there have been proposals that have been passed already up to this point that allows different parts of our community or the core team to make an Angel Vault or do specific things. So the first thing to do would just be join the community and ask, and you'll be directed in the correct direction of where you need to go. But yeah, hypothetically, if there was a new idea or proposal, it would have to go through this governance process. And that would be a benefit of owning XICHI.
Right. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm still new to DeFi 2.0, so these concepts are very new to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool.
It is.
The DAO structure is a very cool concept. It's hard to explain what a DAO is to any normal business, right? It's, hey, your holders govern everything, right? It's not just the It's not just your board or however you do
Yeah, it's
things
one
normally.
person can't
It's
make that
new.
decision. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, very cool. Is there anything else coming up soon that you'd like to talk about?
I mean, we're getting very excited about Polygon, as well as we have a lot of projects interested in getting their own Angel Vault and branded dollar. I think they've seen a lot of the successes of just how ICHI has been protected during these bear market dips.
Yeah.
They've seen some of the sort of income generated, like these IRRs on these vaults are just, you haven't seen it before for stable assets in the space. Stop sharing here. Yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of projects that we've been in contact with who all are interested in their own Angel Vaults. And Polygon's coming up. We're working on as many other chains as possible. We're at this point where we built over the past year and didn't tell a whole lot of people about it. And now we're at the point of, okay, let's double down on marketing and education, and we need to actually be able to explain what's happening.
Right.
Because once people hear about it, their brain clicks a little bit, and it's exciting, and it's never before seen. And it's really cool that we kind of started in this, let's build it first and then tell people, rather than here's a concept, now give us your money and then we'll build it.
That's like 99% of the other crypto projects.
Exactly. So, it's really cool to be part of a team project community of, we have a proven product that works, that helps other crypto projects, and it helps DeFi in general. Any crypto project that wants to participate in the DeFi world needs to have an Angel Vault and a branded dollar so they can run their business and create protocol and liquidity and just do DeFi things.
Right. And it's another way for investors to invest in a lower risk way than just holding the coin.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's been really cool to just tell people about it and hear, oh, so I could buy ICHI itself, or maybe I'm not that risky yet, or I'm still new to DeFi and I don't want to jump into something I just truly don't know yet.
Right.
Well, here's a stable option that is doing well. And we have a whole treasury page that describes all of the collateral and all of the assets, and you can really see how money's being distributed. And then as a DAO, everything's open source.
Yeah. Oh, I also wanted to talk about, you showed me that one uni pool where the market price is, and then that big buy wall. Let's say the price of uni goes up. When does that buy wall start moving forward?
Yeah, so that specific vault was one uni tied to ICHI. So when the ICHI price goes up, we call it rebalancing the vault. Basically, we just move the money, we just move it up.
Okay. Is there like a certain percentage? Like it doesn't move it up right away, like a small amount slowly, or?
Right. So in times of volatility, usually it's a wider spread to protect. Just, you don't want everyone rug pulling it all at once, and here's all this money for them to buy it. So you spread it out. I don't know if algorithm's the right word, but there are a lot of risk parameters in place. They're kind of alerts where it's, hey, it's time to rebalance. It's time to move the deposits up or down, or just sort of distribute it as the algorithm says.
Right. So it will move it up or down depending on the rebalancing and the volatility of the market. Just because, I know there's that big buy wall, but the markets still move a lot. But there is like a certain limit on how much it will move, and say like, all right, this is the final step. We start buying at this price if it drops anymore.
Yeah. So we keep all of that in mind. We try to keep a ratio of, so in that case, one uni to ICHI in that vault to make sure it's protected and we try to keep the ratio as originally created as possible, if that makes sense.
It does, yeah.